What's going on, masculine family? Masculine family, fuck. So I want to talk about. You can tell when I haven't made a video in a while because sometimes I just make like four of these and then just schedule them out. But what I want to talk about is staying in your lane. So this is something that I don't really. It's not. It has something to do with breakups, but it doesn't all. It's not directly about no contact or how to get your ex back or anything. But it is the idea that I give all my students. And what it means is think about where your focus is. Really think about it. Become aware of it. Really. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit on your bed or in your car or at your office, but try to have silence. And then I want you to really focus on what you are focused on, right? So when you're going through a breakup, what is the number one thing you're focused on? Her. Or for your lady, him, right? And you're focused on what are they doing, and then you're literally looking at their social media. You're looking at your phone, seeing if they've messaged you. You're looking at all your socials to see the DMs, right? You'll go to Instagram DM, you go to your Snapchats, and if you look at your phone, and the first thing that pops into your head is, oh, has she messaged me? And you see a message from someone else and you're like, oh, right? Because you're hoping it's going to be them. Well, that desire, right, is going to take you off of your focus. And the one thing that I think a lot of people forget to do is to have a real focus. Now, you can say that this is a purpose talk if you want to, but you don't even have to really know what your purpose is at this point. Actually, I think you create. I think your purpose is always going to be aligned with whatever you're good at, and if you're good at with people. But here's the thing about what you're good at: you can create what you're good at. Yes, there are people that are naturally talented, but in my opinion, hard work beats talent every single time. Showing up every single day. I'm not a good writer, but I write every single day. Right? I know that 1,000 blog posts in a specific, niche is going to get me, a couple $1,000s a month, maybe more by the time it begins to rank. So if I do 3 blog posts a day, let's say the idea was about hiking, right? So if I talk about hiking and I make 1,000 different blog posts answering questions about hiking and just looking at all the different ways it can be answered, and you start out small, and then what happens is you start ranking for the seed keyword, where like hiking, right? Or how to start hiking. Like you start ranking for things that are more difficult to rank for because you've talked about it so much over your 1,000 blog posts. Well, I know that. And you do that and you'll start to get thousands of dollars per month eventually. That's my focus. Doing that over and over and over again. Websites right now are selling for like 40 to 55x of the profit multiples. That's my focus. My girl and what we're doing as a couple is a sub focus of mine. It's never going to be the focus. She's never going to be the focus. There are points in time, say she's sick or say she's going through something, I will divert more energy and attention to her. Say she's pregnant or whatever, or something like that. Of course, she needs to become more of a priority. But the problem comes when you guys, and me in the past, I used to do this, so don't think that I'm like, exempt from the mistakes, is I used to put her on the pedestal all the time. I would never challenge her. I would never, not my current woman, my girls in the past. Well, I would never challenge them. I would never step up to them. And I was always like, oh, I don't want to make her upset or whatever. But she needs that from you. She needs you to stand up to her. She needs a little bit of drama. It's not the fact that it needs to be toxic. It's just she needs you to be able to stand up to her. And yeah, you'll make her mad sometimes. Who the fuck cares? Again, a relationship, in terms of the ratio should be in the high 90s, like 97, 98% positive. Positivity comes in many different ways, but it can mystery is one of them. Mystery is a positive thing, meaning you step away from the relationship a little bit to stay in your lane, to stay focused. And the problem always comes when you're so focused on the relationship succeeding. You're so focused on her and making her happy and what is she doing all the time. And this comes with texting. See, the fucking problem with our phones is we are so easily distracted from our focus and our purpose. And our woman is involved. I'm talking to the men here directly, but ladies, you too. You're directly involved and you have direct access to your woman or your men at any fucking time, and that's a fucking problem. We can't have that shit. And if you want to have a great relationship, you have to be able to spend time and energy away from it, because that cultivates that attraction, that fire goes up. And people don't do that. A lot of people don't even believe it's possible because they've never done that, because they've never tried to do that, and they've never tried to experience what it's like to be away from somebody by choice. And see, a lot of men also don't realize, this is something I'm going to teach my son someday, is when you get into a relationship, a woman is never going to say, you know what, man, I really want to see him right now, but let's take a little bit of time away. I don't know a single person, like when they really want to see you, they're like, I want to come over right now. I want to be in your presence right now. Bonding and connecting is their feminine energy, right? And if they've seen you too much, they will do that. I know there's a lot of people who are like, whoa, 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 chill, bro. But they will do that when they've seen you too much. It's up to us to say, I got to focus back on my lane, on my energy, on my goals. So this is where the whole purpose talk really comes in, because it's really you're taking your energy from her, and you're like, I'm going to put this back on what I got to do for a little while. So that's why I say you only need to see each other 2 or 3 times a week maximum. 2 or 3 times a week. Because if you see her on Wednesday, you're going to see, okay, I'm going to see you again on Saturday, right? That gives you Thursday, Friday to do your shit, to work out, to focus on your business, write some fucking blog posts. If you want to learn how to make money online, message me. I have a couple of affiliate links, and you can ask me questions about those courses. No, I'm not going to teach it to you step by step by step by step. There are courses for that, because I'm going to release a YouTube channel on how to do all that, so you guys can follow along. But right now I don't have that ready, so I'm not going to say do step 1, step 2. The courses are for that. If you're not interested in, that, then don't do it. But email me and I'll send you the links, okay? But it should be a focus for you to get your money right, to get your health right? To get your social circle right, which is a little weird right now because of COVID. And of course, get your mindset right, and think about what you're thinking about all the time. If it's her, that's a problem. And right now, and I know, post breakup, it's the one thing you can't stop thinking about. You're even dreaming about it. I know that. But with practice, what's going to happen, and time, of course, is every week that goes by, I'm thinking about it in weeks. Because days, you're going to have some days that are great and some days that are fucking terrible. And that ebb and flow of no contact is it's difficult during the down times, let's just say that. But every week that goes by, you're going to be thinking about her like, I don't know, 5% less or whatever. And it's that slow release. Actually, maybe every week it's like, maybe like week 1 since the breakup, it's actually probably like 2% less. And then 3% less next week, and it compounds. That's sort of how it works. That's why I say time heals, right? But you can actually choose to start letting go a little bit earlier. Stay in your lane, fellas. And ladies, you too. You guys have goals. You guys have shit you want to do, right? You're independent. So focus on yourselves. So for the fellas, this is me talking directly to you. Stay in your fucking lane. Stay focused. Stay attached to your goals, because these are things you can power through. Okay, see, a relationship is not something you can take your energy and force it through like a workout. It's an art form more than an active thing. So you have to balance it. It's an ebb and flow of seeing her and then backing off, right? That's why I said 2 or 3 times a week. But you should be working on your business every fucking day. And I've had people message me. They're like, you talk about business, but I've never taken business classes, or I've never done this. And their fucking mindset is all ridiculous. I almost said another word, and I don't want to say that on YouTube. Business is just an exchange of goods and services. That's it. Okay? If you look at the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, or the Abundance book by John Randolph Price, all money is a way of saying, here is my gratitude for what services you have or stuff I just got from you. That means you have to skill up to where someone else looks at your shit, your videos, your Twitter posts, your blog, whatever the fuck, Instagram, whatever social media platform you want to use, See, a lot of people are trying to teach how to make money online, right? And but they're talking about the platform first. You have to have the skill for what the fuck do you know? The coolest thing is there's already somebody out there that has done whatever it is that you want to talk about. If it's fitness, cool. You have to give it 5 years because fitness is saturated. But if you give it 5 years, you're going to gain yourself an audience. Nobody wants to hear it's going to take 5 years, right? Patience, daily uploads, daily blog posts, daily videos, daily podcast, whatever it is, do it every single day. What's the requirement. But everybody wants that quick shit. So you have to make a decision and stay in your lane and stay in your pocket, stay on your path, whatever you want to call it. And your purpose will become a lot more bright as you start going down this path. I promise you. It's just everyone wants to have it figured out now, right? I want to see step 1 to 10 without taking steps first. You have to crawl before you can walk, and walk before you can run, and run before you can sprint. I don't fucking know, right? Think about it that way. Coaches down below, courses down below.